Oh man,
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? What is going on, everybody?
oh boy. Sorry. Here we go again. That niggas
Oh
too.
shit. Here we
Here we
go
go
again.
Oh
again.
man. So you already know the drill for all those people that are here early gang. We always do the normal or the most, and we got to do all the tweeting and stuff like that. So retweet and let everybody know we're going live. Let them know what it is and what we do. So
Live in
and
effect.
yeah, we're just gonna have a pretty good podcast today. I think I just messed up how I can retweet or do whatever post on Facebook. So let's go ahead and give shout outs to all the people that showed up for the early gang. Early gang, what is going on? That is Boofu on the beat. Hey, I gotta give him his moderation back. Andres Forsberg, DJ, what is good? Mr. Orlando Smooth, what is going on? Benji Blue, what is good? Mac A Mill, what's good? Black Av, what is going on? I know I always trip out on that. Captain Fab, what is good? Yo, Tove King, what's going on? T-Rex, what is good? Banger 2 times beats, what is going on? Horns for everybody. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. You know I'm here with my bro, Ski, Lowski Broski, and that is Mr. Different. Speak to him, man. Speak to him, because I can't speak.
What is good, everybody? It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, back with another Trap Tendo podcast with the boy Av. Let's get lit. That's like I said, let's get lit. Let's get lit once again. Let's turn up. Go crazy. Act the damn fool. Be goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
Had the memorable moments, all that. Best quotes in the game.
Yeah, we are about to get into it today. We already know, so let's go ahead over the topics that we're going to talk about before I hit y'all with that intro. And, we got the first topic being meeting BusyWorkBeats. Yes, I met BusyWorkBeats here in ATL. He came out here from, I believe, from North Carolina or Philly. I don't know. I don't know.
I thought it was Philly, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, Mr. BusyWorkBeats, I got to see him. We're going to talk about that Pierre Bourne Genius interview because there was some pretty decent stuff that was said. And Slim Jesus, I don't know, I just added that into the topics for today, but we're going to talk about that because I think it's pretty interesting. We're going to talk about spamming the hell out of people that you meet. We're going to talk about IMSTA Fiesta ATL, which was another event that happened this week. And we're going to talk about the new stuff and then Q&A and all that stuff. So, let's go. All right. So, you already know what time it is. So, the name of the show, or what is on the thumbnail, I believe, is Culture. I couldn't think of anything. So, but it does kind of tie into today's podcast because there's a lot of cool stuff that we got to talk about. Really cool things. Going to lead into other things and all that stuff. So, what I'm going to do here is give a quick refresh because I did put a poll up, and that's usually how we do. Somebody
yeah, that's 6'8".
DJ Ham 6'8" pass fail.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
See, that's funny. That's funny because
brother, 6'6".
If I was able to make it, I'm 5'5", so I would have been in the picture.
God damn.
I would have been in the picture.
Goddamn, Mr. Different, Mr. Short. Goddamn.
You seen the top of my damn fro.
Hey.
Short and fat, like everybody keeps saying.
So, very interesting stuff right here. So the poll that we have for today is this right here. Make sure I'm a little rusty on the buttons. I didn't do that many videos. It's been like that. It's been that kind of week.
I ain't dropped a single video this week, and I got good reason. So next week it's
You've been kind of consistent lately.
What? This week I've been dry as a fucking goddamn. Oh man, I ain't ready shit. Mr. Short TV. But no, I ain't this week. It's been a lazy week. But I'm getting back to it, but I got a good reason why. I got some good videos already planned out. I already got the videos recorded, just gotta edit. I'm just lazy.
Right. I understand. I totally understand, man. I wasn't with it because I didn't have the real time to deal with that. But I got some really heavy hitter videos coming out next week.
Oh, I bet.
Anyway, so we're going to talk about this poll. This is what we usually do around this time for the podcast here. Shout out to Spicy Sundays. They're running at the same time. So spicy competition, I guess. I'm going to check them out on the replay, obviously, because we working right now. But the poll was, who wants to see a BusyWorkBeats and Traptendo collab? I mean, personally, if I could vote, I would put yes. So it's only 7 votes right now because I made this poll like a couple of seconds in. But right now it's 71% yes, and then we have 29% no. Damn.
I want to see it.
Right.
I'm still working on that BusyWorkBeats, Mr.Different collab. We still talking about that behind the scenes, so hopefully that'll come to fruition. So I'm looking forward to that too.
Absolutely. So
it's just dope seeing good creators come together and just work. I mean,
right. So I made a post, and we're just gonna go right into the meeting BusyWorkBeats topic because it was supposed to be a lot more people than it was, but Mr.Different was supposed to be there.
I couldn't make because I had car trouble.
Rado, thank you.
Don't let your girl take your good car and you take the bad car to business meetings.
Man, don't get me started on that shit. Don't get me started. Come on, hell no. But so we have this picture right here, and I actually found out that you can click on this shit and actually expand the picture. I always thought that you couldn't. I guess because I always look at it on my mobile device.
Yeah, you can do that in mobile device. You're clicking it blows it up, and you show you all the comments, and all that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know,
man. Get with the times, man. Get with the times. Use this technology. Use this technology to advantage.
So this picture got a whole bunch of likes, and I do appreciate that. We all do. And it was a lot to be said about this picture because a lot of people didn't see it coming. Damn! Now that I look at BusyWorkBeats, he only comes into my shop.
Yeah, I saw. I said, God damn, hell no.
But again,
bet you a Donkey Kong people back in the day, hitting on top of the head, knocking their ass down.
But again, I always thought that I swore up and down. I was like, man, BusyWorkBeats probably gonna be about 6 feet, because Amon over there, which is a professional engineer out here in Atlanta, more to come on that. I can't really talk about that. But yeah, he's really dope engineer out here in Atlanta. Very underrated, by the way. But that's shit's gonna change. He's about 6'3", and I'm 6'6", and damn, BusyWorkBeats. But
like, hey, don't feel bad. I'm the shorter one out all the content creators out here, so don't even fucking.
So. At least BusyWorkBeats ain't like a really small dude like Frail. At least he hits the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be on that. You know what I mean? Regardless, my ass need to be on that more often. I used to lift up top freezers by myself. Like I used to put them shits on the truck. I used to remember seeing people when I do that shit just look at me like I was insane. Like putting the refrigerator, like the 2-door refrigerators on top of trucks by myself with nobody's help. They're like, what the fuck is going on with this dude?
Yeah, I used to work out a lot back in the day too, but I gave it up when the kids came along. I was like, man, I ain't got time for this. Chasing them was enough exercise, enough cardio for the day.
Right. Absolutely. So, we was in here, we was in the building. A lot of people was in the building, honestly. Producer Grind was in the building. I didn't get a picture of him, and the picture I did get of Brand Man, he he had slid out a little early. He had things he had to do, but he was in the building. Matter of fact, I got the picture right here. It's a gang. Treasy was in the building. Sound Oracle was in the building. Producer Grind, of course. Then me. I forgive me for forgetting this young man's name, Smitty. And then we have what does he like to call himself? Dillett though. And then Amon, and we and that was just like a fraction of the people that was in the building. So, I didn't even know almost everybody in here stayed in Atlanta myself. So that in itself was pretty cool. And I was just trying to maintain, and have respect for everybody, as we was conversing and whatnot. BusyWorkBeats came in there and was spitting his knowledge as usual.
Right.
It was a power move, and it was a really good. It was great. It's great for the culture that people do meet up from different platforms, and see, you know, everybody face for face value and whatnot, and know, you know, what we can all bring to the table. And I know there's a lot of people out here. Dilio, I know I always say people's names wrong, and I do apologize. But Dilio, obviously, you know, a really dope dude. Didn't even know he's in the A. But yeah, like, yeah, it's just really good to see what people can bring to the table, and you know what can come from working together or whatnot. And you know, there's a lot of plays that's gonna happen in the future, of course, and it's gonna be really good. I don't know what to take from it. So I don't know if you told your story of like what, because you were supposed to be there. If you want to share that or not.
Oh man, well, basically what happened is that what happened was I let my girl use the good car, pretty much the good car. Her car's in the shop, so I let her use, you know, the brand new car. Like, you know, you need to go back for the work, whatever. I'm gonna be leaving in the morning anyway. You gotta pick up my kids. You know, 'cause I dropped them off at my mom's house. I like, you know, you need to have the good car just so you can get them. You know, I don't want to leave with my shit car. So I'd say I'll take it back. I'll make it to Atlanta. I'm on like what 3 hours away from Atlanta. I could get the road and make it there in this car. Got on the road, started going. That bitch started overheating and smoking. Pulled over to the side. That was it. I was like, well, I hit BusyWorkBeats. Said, I might be late. I might not make it. I said,
yo, you weren't the only one, bro. Like Busy himself was like.
He told me he had a plane. His plane, he missed the plane too. He said he missed the plane. I was like, oh shit, I got time then, being. Yeah. Like I said, going down, I was like, my car fucked up. Like, well, that's what happens.
Yeah, like when you moving in, like for all the people that are in the ATL, you already know how the traffic be like on a weekday. It's just not what it is. And I see Pat Space talking about you gonna Uber into Atlanta. Shit, have fun with that, brother.
Shit, whoa, hell no. I ain't got that kind of. I ain't balling like that. I ain't balling like that just yet, or am I?
But yeah, like he was experiencing some turbulence. Well, not turbulence like on the plane. I forgot, you know. But anyways, like, you know, when you fly into ATL at any time, prime time, like Monday through Thursday, it's always busy as hell. And you know, the meet and greet was right in the middle of what the most traffic happens. And you know, I learned a lot from going to the studio these past couple of days. Like damn, like it's not it to go anywhere in Atlanta unless just 8 p.m. or like in the morning, and I'm saying in the morning, like maybe 11 a.m. or so. Right. Is when the least amount of traffic is really hitting because everybody's at work so far, or kids are gonna be in school or whatever. But yeah, so everything had its delay, but it was really good. It was a really good meet and greet, like meeting everybody from Amon and on them, and definitely needed to meet Amon anyways because we got things that's going on, and there's gonna be some things I'll talk about a little later on in the podcast too. That you know that was really big moves or whatnot. Not all of the things, but just some. But overall, pretty damn good. So, all right, so. I think that was a really good thing. Like a lot of people, obviously, they seem to like what was going on. Of course, BusyWorkBeats posted, and you know he put his silly face in the comments of the community tab, and you know a lot of people was talking about BusyWorkBeats being short.
right. That's when I first saw that picture. I was like, "Damn, that nigga short." When I was saying, "No, Average is tall as fuck."
Right.
Average is fucking. He's too tall. Average, your new name, DJ Too Tall.
and see the thing is, like, with stuff like that, like I was like, yeah, like y'all guys don't know, like I'm 6'6", man. Like that's not normal. Like the only other person I met around my height. Like in person with Snoop Dogg and TM88. Like those two guys are the same height as me. And then my other homeboy, of course, that played ball with me and whatnot, that we got a record about to hit that's gonna be a major wave. He's 6'11". You know what I'm saying? Like he's 6'11". Like there's a picture of him like dwarfing the hell out of me. It's on my IG. I'm gonna go ahead and show everybody.
Yeah, I used to work with an artist who was 6'9". That was his name. His name was he called himself 6'9". He was actually 6'9".
Before Tekashi, eh?
Yeah.
They go my homie right there. And Javario, yeah, we got one. We got one for real. But yeah, he's 6'11". Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he makes me look like I'm average height. Actually, we both look like we was taller than the goddamn camera person, which we were.
Yes, the angle.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got my damn witch hat on and shit. But
yeah, that's your style, man.
But yeah, so it is what it is when it comes to like height. But yeah, I was just reading the comments, and the comments I thought was funny. And then everyone was talking about like the shirt, and the shirt is dope. Like the homie sent me that shirt, and I was like, damn, hey, we need to work on some shirts and shit, man, or something, because that was really dope. It came from Korea, I believe.
Dope.
Yeah, he did some artwork for me before. Somebody said like Wiz Khalifa and Sunny Digital. Sunny Digital is short as shit. What you talking about? So is Wiz. Wiz is short too. Like I know that for a fact. What's going on, James Robinson? What is good? What is good? Let's see. We got WW in the building. Then of course 808 and Fresh Kid Blaze. What's good? So it's a really good.
Can't take that sip.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to be so rude. But my throat hurt. Goddamn. But it was a really good meetup. So we're gonna go into another topic. We got things. Wiz is not 6'4", bro. I'm tired of people always trying to tell me who is tall. Nigga, I bet Wiz, dog. Wiz is not even 6'3", not even 6'2". That is for certain. I know. I'll take a picture of Wiz when he's out here in Atlanta, and I want all y'all guys to shut the fuck up. Come on, hell no. But yeah, he's definitely not no damn 6'4". You probably ain't 6'2" if that's the case. But anyways, so the next topic here is the Pierre Bourne Genius joint. And so Pierre Bourne finally got a damn interview, as you know, and I want to kind of summarize. He's been trying to push his album, which is his fourth installation to the life of Pierre Bourne, and he's been getting kind of pushed back from some of the people out here. Of course, DJ Academics being one of them. I don't know why he would want. DJ Academics would want to hate on somebody with more talent, and of course, we all know that he's cool with damn Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Pierre Bourne wasn't about to have what went down with him and Tekashi 6ix9ine be that, and it was a major win for music producers in a nutshell. So with that, it was one of those things where I was happy for it, but of course, there was a meme for that, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit everybody with the meme because.
No, the memes. Everybody doing memes.
Yeah, and it actually came from Lil Yachty retweeted this shit. But
oof.
You gotta stay out of jail.
First of all, for more than one reason, you gotta stay out of jail. But absolutely, man, you missing out.
Yo,
I gotta go watch that whole interview now. No.
I didn't get to that part, bro. I
gotta watch that part now, man.
Come on, and I think my laugh is ridiculous, man.
I know I got a crazy laugh, but what the? See, it is why people when they see producers right there, they're like, "This nigga's goofy." Oh, bro, that fucking. I'm done. Pierre Bourne, no. I fuck with Pierre Bourne. I like Pierre Bourne, but that laugh, bro.
Once again, I'm gonna hit everybody with that again.
Please,
Pierre during this damn Genius interview.
This sounds like a garbage disposal.
Stay out of jail.
First of all, for more than one reason, you gotta stay out of jail. But absolutely, man, you missing out.
You gotta stay out of jail.
I can't with that man. I can't with that man.
Yo,
Pierre Bourne, we want you on the podcast, please. Make it happen. Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
That would be really funny when he said. God damn.
Nah, man. I somebody said he sounds like a garbage disposal.
He sounds like he just had a Taco Bell.
Hell no.
Y'all need to stop. Chat, stop.
Yeah, boy, yo. Gotta love that man. And that was perfect. I think stuff like that has to happen during interviews regardless.
Being yourself. Obviously, you said that was him. That was him being himself, opening up, just laughing at Joe, laughing his way. Just being him, being who Pierre Bourne really is. I think that's dope. It's funny though. It was funny, but I mean, hey, it's him.
All right, so things like that has to happen when you do interviews so that people can reshare. I'd rather people reshare somebody having a ridiculously weird laugh versus like them acting a fucking ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. We could deal without. Like, come on, man.
Or taking a snippet of a whole interview and flipping it out of content. That's another thing I can't stand people doing.
Man.
That shit pissed me off so bad. It's like what you play the whole interview, it don't sound nothing like that little snippet they put up there. Their little, their little meme title. He said this, and here it is. And it's like 2 seconds of him saying stuff.
Oh, producer culture, come on, man.
I mean, you know how it is. You know what it is.
Yeah,
so but I think that's
known for that. Yeah, producer culture. They know how to trigger me, and it's cool because like I talked to the guys over there at producer culture. Of course, they wanted their credit, in the videos that I was doing. And those videos having all those views and whatnot, I'll make a couple of adjustments for them and give them some credit because, I actually like pulling topics from that Instagram because it's really good to hear, regardless of me being who or whatever to whatever artist or whatever.
Yeah, but I still feel like some of the stuff you're taking way too out of context. I think it doesn't help. Like, it should at least make it to where give a bigger portion of the interview or a better selection of it.
Well, you only got like 1 minute on IG, so.
Yeah, I mean, but you can still make it to where, or at least, title it correctly. Like, it sounds like you said this, but I mean, just give more context to the whole situation.
Your channel, your YouTube channel, your IG, all that shit won't buzz unless you have that type of shit.
That's social media, though. I know that's social media. Like, controversy sales in this world of media. I mean, if it ain't controversial, it ain't nothing. It ain't shit, which is sad, but it is what it is. Hope, it ain't gonna change either no time soon.
So Asia's like, could we skip Slim Jesus and talk about, I don't know, that point, talking about a rock seems more interesting. Come on, hell no. No, we got to talk about it. It's a really interesting topic, man.
It's a funny topic. Why not talk about it?
But Pierre, back to the topic at hand because we don't laughed about him laughing and other stuff. But put stuff in proper context or whatever. That interview was very good. I'm not really a fan of the Genius channel. Hey, what is going on, my dude? Dilio is in the chat, man. What is good? So. With that being said, the thing about like interviews in a nutshell when it comes to Pierre Bourne is that he doesn't get enough respect for what he's done. I actually watched, of course, his review with Anthony Fantano. Anthony Fantano had Anthony Fantano, of course, didn't really like the Life of the Pierre 4, and rightfully so if you actually base it upon like the things that he said, especially saying it sounds a little bit repetitive and all that stuff. But we can argue that with anybody. I mean,
the songs come out days. There's so many songs that are so repetitive, but still number one on the chart. So who? I mean, that's a taste. That's a personal taste thing, in my opinion. That's
right. And then Anthony Fantano, he I don't know. Sometimes it's like, dude, maybe it might be you doing a lot of reviews, but sometimes it does seem like man, you're for real, like you dick ride weird shit, and then sometimes you just don't dick ride shit. It's like yeah.
I don't know. I can get to the reviews sometimes. I used to watch them because I was like, just hear his opinion. I'm like, no, I don't see what you're talking about. It seems like his criteria is just like all over the place for his track. It's like every song that come out, he got different criteria for it. Right. It's never the same standard across the board.
Goddamn,
it's just like
payola sometimes, I think, but nah.
That could be a point. I mean, that could be true. I mean, be real. It's YouTube. Let's be real. Social media is YouTube.
No, I think Anthony Fantano, when it comes down to it, for the most part, he's not corrupt. And then on top of that, as a YouTuber, you can get money in other ways that go outside of that. Like he can get money for
he just shows a merchandise
sin space. Goddamn,
but I think like
Squarespace. My bad. He can get one of those damn sponsors.
Yeah, I think like his criteria is just all over the place. It's just like, what do you like? Like, what music do you like, man? Like, it's like you don't like nothing sometimes, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue moon, you like this amazing track or this major album. Like, hey, everybody has their own opinion on what they like and what they dislike, so you can't get mad at somebody's opinion. If you did mad at somebody's opinion, that's dumb in my opinion. That's just stupid. Don't get mad at it. Just be like, okay.
All right, so moving on here, we're gonna go ahead and give Slim Jesus his relevance for a second here.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
All right, so Slim Jesus revealed his head from under the rock he was buried under for his career. Of course, for those who don't know, Slim Jesus himself was a rapper that was the beginning, probably was in the beginning when meme culture was really popping off. Of course, he really was famous when Facebook was on its up and up with sharing content that just seems like to be stupid or right, whatever the case is. And then his record or whatnot, which I can't remember the name, don't give a shit about.
Drill time, I think.
Oh shit! But so you know he Hank Block. Yo, so
yeah,
I gotta give it to Benji on that one. He did his thing on that. But anyway,
I think about 3 years ago.
So yeah, it seems longer, but the way the internet works, you know, like new shit just goes on and people just toss shit faster these days. So I'm waiting for certain niggas just to get tossed in the trash can once people just get hip to that they don't have any type of level of depth.
Yeah.
But, it's not for me. It should be called cap time. Yeah, I should wear my no cap shirt for that. But yeah, so basically, long story short, DJ Academics, he has for himself the Mr. Cap King himself. Yeah. Because I think he is like a cap god.
He wrote the book.
Yeah, he wrote the book on capping at its finest, obviously capping off other people's names to garnish his fame, and he's somehow delusional to thinking that he didn't use SEO to his power, which I'm not knocking anybody that do that. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do the right things to get your glory. But yeah, he covered Slim Jesus or whatnot, and Slim Jesus was popping shit about this rapper here. Let me go ahead. And
Tekka, is it Tekka or Tuka? How do you pronounce that?
Tekka was the rapper or whatnot, and that was capping himself.
Little Tekka, I said young.
I want to make it clear though, I ain't hating on nobody else motherfucking success. That ain't how the fuck I rock. But
yes, you are, my nigga. You are hating on the niggas with success as you sit there and roll a blunt for whatever reason with the RBC chain on. Come on, man.
I guess this little Tekka kid went in the motherfucking interview, right? And he said, I ain't got no blocks, I don't want no smoke, my lyrics is motherfucking lyrics. And I ain't got no motherfucking problem with that shit, honestly, because I know...
Yes, you do, because if you did not have a problem with what the fuck he said, then you wouldn't be on the internet trying to reclaim your clout.
Right.
95% of the game, that's what the fuck they doing anyway, bro. Motherfuckers is rapping and saying whatever the fuck is gonna sell. Who gives...
True.
Very good point, but my nigga, what's the point of you addressing it, though? Back to the video.
As long as the music good, you gonna listen to it. So I ain't wish the kid nothing but success. Here's my issue. When I came out, my first interview, I said, look, I ain't out here trying to kill nobody. I'm here to make motherfucking music. Y'all motherfuckers try to crucify my ass. So my issue...
So my whole summary is that he's without saying it is that he feels like he's the white guy that came out with the shit and he got crucified for it because he was doing that. I mean, the whole point of you even doing that video, that song Drill Time in the first place was a meme. Like nobody took you serious. Nobody like some people take themselves so serious that they forget that nobody took them serious in the first place. And that's how that works. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, come on, like, fam. Nobody was looking at you like the same way they look at Eminem, my nigga. Like, come on. Like, come on, dog.
You lie with y'all dumb motherfuckers, bro, that swear y'all hate my ass so much, bro. But I don't think y'all really know why the fuck you don't like me in the first place, bro.
Your music, probably.
Nobody likes you because you only were a meme. You was a meme that had a record that people actually cared about. And when it comes down to it, you was culturally appropriating drill music, which happens to be one of the biggest damn genres of music where people are slated to be 100. When you choose a certain genre of music, you better be about that life. It's like how I feel about just doing trap in general. Like people that say, "Oh, I make trap beats." My nigga, do you stay in the trap?
Exactly.
Like, we're not talking about the whole 808. We're not talking about spins 808. We're not talking about the snap clap. I mean, I've already did this rant before. We're not talking about rattling hi-hats or if you use Effectrix or anything. Nigga, do you stay in the trap? Then you do not do trap beats. It's as simple as that. Nigga, you do shit that you heard somebody else do because it's popping, you're copying it, you like it, and therefore you're doing their shit.
Exactly.
You haven't found your own wave, and that has always been the thing in music in the first place. Not just hip-hop, all music, rock music, every EDM. When shit got popping in dubstep, everybody wanted to be goddamn Skrillex. Everybody wanted to be Flux Pavilion. Everybody wanted to be Dr. P.
Everybody got massive.
Everybody got massive. I just did that video. Everybody was touring the shit out of all that shit.
I mean, that's how it is, man. He doing the same thing when it came to even if he did really like drill music and all that, the fact is you never were brought up in that culture at that time or did anything result like in that type of genre, but yet you try to make money off of it. You know, you try to make a profit off of it.
Nobody took Slim Jesus serious. My dude.
It was a good laugh. It was a good laugh when it came out. People said, "Oh, white boy fake." Well, yeah, I guess they had real. I don't know if they had real guns or not. No, he said it was in the video. Said these are all props and these are not real. Something like that. Yeah, so you had fake guns and all that in the video, and then you try to act like you're a killer and all that, and then everybody laughed at you, wrote you off, whatever what it is. So what? You made your fame. You made money. I mean, hey, at least you made money. So at least you made money. Just let it go. Keep moving. You still trying to drop songs on World Star that ain't getting no views. So I mean, just give it up. Just stop hating. Do you and let the what's the term? Let the cars fall how they fall or whatever.
Right. Like nobody cares. Like if Lil Tecca, which the first time I've heard of him, obviously because of DJ Academic's voice is as large as it is, and that is the reason why we heard of Lil Tecca, or at least I heard of Lil Tecca.
I think I heard him because I was following that Lyrical Lemonade channel, and I saw that. I saw that little thing.
I damn sure don't follow Genius. Like this is nothing against Genius, but I don't follow them for a reason that they only get 50% of any story right, anyways. Even if it comes from the artists themselves, they always it's a 50% chance that it's a fucking lie.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously with Lil Tecca.
Oh shit.
Damn. So. Yeah, man. Like, come on, Slim Jesus, man. Like, for real, like, just make music. Like, that's my thing. Like, I don't understand, how hard it is when you do go viral for you to repeat it. Obviously, Cardi B understands what viral means and the keys of viral, whatever. The rules of going viral and attaching yourself emotionally to all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, whatever your hub is, it's your portal. So whatever you pour out to people, they can either take it or leave it. So, Slim Jesus obviously did not master that type of craft to understand that his audience, that his core audience was there to see him do goofy shit and for him to do and continue from that wave. And regardless, he still made his stamp in the game. His 15 minutes of fame, hey, it is what it is, dog. Like, just go on with it.
Hey, get as much as you can and cash out. That's how I say it. If you know you ain't got no longevity, just cash out. Say fuck it, do what you gotta do. And the thing about it, he could have easily continued making music and still had somewhat of a following to keep making a living and making money. It ain't like he has nobody who likes his music. I say I don't personally like his music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fucking bump no Slim Jesus rolling down the highway or whatever. But there are people who will. Right. So just cater to those people and worry about yourself. Like as soon as you worry about the next man, you just stop worrying about yourself and everything you got. As soon as you worry about the next man, so just stop worrying about the next man. If he got more money than you, he doing the same thing as you, do something different. Stop worrying about him. Worry about what you got. That's only gonna matter because his money's his money and your money's yours. So worry about your money. Like I ain't about to fuck my money up for somebody else. But,
right?
That's that. People just don't get that nowadays. They gotta follow and worry about somebody else and do what they do or comment on what they doing or I did the same thing. But and who cares? A little Tecca dude talking about Glocks and all that, his music and all that, and he ain't about that. So what? Who cares?
Right.
It sells. The little kids.
He can look at himself this way, like he opened the door for fraudulence.
Exactly. So I mean, hey, I'm waiting for the Cap Season album to come out with all the biggest cappers on it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that'd be a dope. Hey, that'd be a dope album. I'll listen to that just because it'd be funny as hell to see how people can. But at the same time, he openly admitted, whatever. Who cares? The 16-year-olds and younger who's listening to Lil Tech are gonna listen to him. And not care. And not give a fuck.
He started the genre cap rap.
Oh God. What's good, everybody? What's good, my place? But yeah, man, it's just
let's move on, man. Fuck that dude, man. Well, God bless his soul for him sticking out and doing whatever and trying to find another 15 minutes of fame, man. But you just go and do music, man. You should be all right, my brother.
If it's good or bad, just do you, and that's all that matters. But hopefully, he learned from this lesson. He just moves on. But I doubt. I think he'll learn because nobody gonna give a fuck about what he said. So he'll learn. He'll learn to keep his mouth closed. Just worry about him.
Speaking of Slim Jesus spamming his opinions on the world, let's talk about spamming for a second. We're gonna get into like the whole entire thing about spamming. So I really don't even have this particular topic really like laid out or whatever. But I made a complaint on social media myself about like people that have been like spamming me like within the past couple of weeks or so, and it's not any disrespect. A lot of people, and I'm probably gonna go and do another damn video about it or whatever. But funny things had came from it. Then other times I was just like, really, are you kidding me? Like, dude, like you guys got to do better. It was just, I don't know, man. Many a times people have talked about stuff. I know people feel a certain kind of way about my dude, DJ Payne 1. Some people just don't like the fact that, hey, he's always so due diligent to speak about certain situations. But one of the things I just don't like is the fact that people like to spam a lot. Like it's getting to the point where it's really ridiculous. So I guess I'll pull this up for here. So DJ Payne was talking on Twitter. He always does that. It's always one of the things that he does so well, and a lot of people don't understand why he's so relevant. Is the fact that he actually knows how to trigger things that will get a response, as well as bring out such like great opinions that can be backed up very well because he has already did all the groundwork. Of course, produced for Lil Baby, Young Jeezy, Ludacris, Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, Luda. Wait a minute. Oh, I already said Ludacris. Wait a minute. He has Luda in there twice. Come on, hell no. Fix that, DJ Payne 1. You got Luda in there twice. Public Enemy, Yo Gotti, and Take 9. Whoop whoop. So one of his tweets, of course, is like, I reply to some weirdos and trolls, but trust me, I ignore 95% of the hate mail, threats, trolls, spam, and creeps. It is so creepy that people I don't know, adults, I guess that would be quote unquote, or parentheses or whatever, who fixate on me and just direct bad energy towards me for months, years, even when I don't engage.
Welcome to the internet.
Bruh.
Welcome to the internet. That's just the internet.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Like, it's like, so, just giving my outlook on spam here. Before I do that, man, what is your outlook on spam? What do you consider spam?
When people are constantly in your inbox hitting you with the same question over and over and over, and either you told them one time, like maybe you're busy, you know what I'm saying? Like, people understand, like, everybody has lies out there. We all got lies. We all got stuff. I'm not gonna bug you and bug you and bug you. You get told one time, but you constantly keep coming back to the same question, same answer, and then you get mad when somebody don't reply back or anything like that, and you start bashing them over. It's like, just stop, just chill, like. Yeah. Take time. Relax. If somebody don't reply to you, it's probably for a good reason. It's not because they hate you or they think they're better than you or anything like that. Because people look at me like, I get spam all the time with people like, yeah, let's work. And then I don't see, my Instagram doesn't pop up on my phone because I got an old ass phone. I got an S6. It don't show when I get Instagram notifications unless I go up on Instagram. And I go and I'm like, oh, I seen it. Oh, it's been a couple of days later. I'm too busy. Oh, now you want to reply back? Blah blah. Been hitting you up for this. Like, bro, like what the fuck? Like, I couldn't see it. Shit, buy me a new phone. Then I can see it right away. Just. People just constantly. I understand you got to do that. Like, I understand people think you got to do that to get known and get these responsible people. But sometimes it's just like if they can't reply to you, it's for a good reason. Just chill. Just wait. Just hold on. It's not a big deal.
What's good? Produced by Lord. My bad. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's really it. I mean, how'd you feel? How'd you feel if somebody kept coming to you every single day, asking the same question over and over and over 5 times a day, every hour on the hour? How'd you feel?
Shit. Here we go again.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I had to hit everybody up with that. So first off, man, like when it comes to spam, man. One thing I got to, when you get hit with the damn calm and low voice, you know, it's about to come. It's coming. The store's coming. All right. So one, I get way more spam than I get retweets. Then I get follows a day.
Right.
Then I get likes on IG, and you know I do get a lot of likes on IG. I understand that. But more, I get so much spam versus retweets and all this stuff, things. And you know, I wonder, and not even to make it this about myself, like it just makes me wonder, like, holy shit, I wonder what the fuck TM gets. Like, I know fucking TM88, I know like all these other perennial producers get fucking spammed out of their mind. And I know that, you know, because I've seen Metro, when I did follow Metro Boomin on Twitter, I saw him complain about, like, damn, this spamming shit's not going to work. Like, that's not what it's going to do. And, you know, that was before Metro really started getting, like, platinum plaques. Like, that had to been, like, early 2011, 12 or whatever. You know, just me knowing the Metro Boomin because of, you know, him moving out here. Future was just getting, starting to get his recognition and all that. And, you know, I can only imagine because I remember following Metro Boomin on IG, and he would post a picture. It was just like a random picture. DJ Drew, appreciate that. Follow my dude. But I would see his picture get posted in 1 minute, and he would have as many likes as some of these damn attention-grabbing ass females on fucking IG with their damn booty pictures or whatever. And, you know, I thought to myself, like, and most of it was spam. Like, check out my beats. Yeah, follow me and follow my page. I have a knockoff Metro Boomin page. I'm selling Omnisphere for 10 cents. Just like all kinds of shit. And, like, you guys, some of you guys, if it works for you, I know. If it works for you, oh, well, good for you. But that puts a bad taste in almost every person that could actually affect your life in a good way. It puts a bad taste in their mouth. And that is what it is. Inky at damn I'm girl. Yeah, and now I seen the whole tune spam, like hey, I could do a cartoon of you. So what? I know how to do that shit in Affinity Photo too. It's very easy to do. Fuck your fucking hustle. Like, dude, if you was that adequate at fucking doing graphic arts, you wouldn't have to holler at people like that. Spamming is not good, man, at any shape or form. I don't even care if it does get you some money and paper. And it's messed up because there are people that do that spamming shit on YouTube that do have that kind of quote unquote number success because they know how to use these damn bots and shit like that. But I'm not really trying to focus on those people at all because they'll get revealed and exposed when they have to do certain kind of brand deals. That was one of the things that we talked about over there at the BusyWorkBeats meeting. We was talking about people that have been offered deals and they could not fulfill them, even though they have 50K subscribers within a year or so and plus. So even 1 million subscribers, but you can't sell 36 T-shirts. Get the fuck out of here. And yes, and for those who might have the haters that might see this on the replay or whatever, I've sold over 30 something T-shirts. I have. So yeah, hold that. All the people that was shitting on the no cap shirt. Yes, I've sold more than 36 of them some bitches. Anyway, so you know,
order one. No wait for the come in.
word. So. You know, with that, man, I just think that people need to understand that spamming is fucking a pain in the ass. And the most thing, and I apologize for interrupting you.
Oh, yeah.
The worst thing is when you have the internet to your goddamn self. You have the internet. You have, obviously, if you can hit me in my comments or hit me in my DMs, and you have not researched something, and I can find it if I can find something within 5 seconds of me doing a search, and you're asking me this goddamn question, and I find the answer, dude, something's wrong. You for real need help when it comes to the way you are doing things musically. I cannot assist every goddamn last one of the people that are in my inbox spamming me all the time getting mad. There's nothing wrong. And I don't feel bad with what I say. I don't give a fuck because I'm going to ride the way I ride. But you should not be asking me simple shit that you can see on my channel that I've covered. Many other people have covered it. If you can search it on Google, it pulls up a videos and damn sure I will be in the top 3. I know SEO. I know how this thing works, man. And if you want to get bad advice from these fucks out here that do these damn type beat tutorials, then nigga, you deserve that bad advice, and you should continue to do your research anyways.
Right. Listen, I just redirect people to a video. If it's not mine, it's somebody I know or a good video. I don't, because it's like you say, like it's crazy that they ask you these questions. Like, bro, I done made. If you follow me, you would have known I made a video about that. Like maybe 3 videos or more. So here go the video link. Go check it out. And then they still hit you back with, I don't understand. Like, did you watch it? Not yet.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on from that. But I just had to talk about spamming. I put that in there.
Don't do it. Just don't do it, and it'd be good for everybody.
Yes, like the spamming. That's just like one level of spam. But there's just so many other. Like check out my beats, my SoundCloud. Oh my god, how many fucking times have I seen that in my comment sections on YouTube? And that is just not gonna work, dude. Like 50 Cent, like did you not see that video with 50 Cent confronting that dude and he said it's not gonna work? That dude is no longer relevant because of the fact, that's all he had. But the antics, that type of antics ain't even helping either. Like,
yeah, like you put, man, he did completely the wrong way. Pull up on some man like that. Man could have.
Well, he was with his big booty Judy, man.
Boy, he could have just stole on your ass and then what? But I mean, I'm glad he didn't. Yeah. You know, but he could have his bodyguard did. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't do that, man. Like, come on, you gonna spam? Yeah, just don't do it. There's no right way to spam. Just don't do it.
Spamming in real life. Goddamn. But anyways, so next topic is IMSTA FESTA ATL. And so, very interesting week this was, man. Like, did like a couple of records with some dope people. Did a country record, my first country record while playing the actual guitar live. That was cool. And then there was just a lot of people that fell into the city. So this IMSTA Fiesta thing was at SAE Institute in Atlanta. I asked the people, and they was telling me that they've been doing this for a while. Yeah, I burped. But so yeah, I had a Barney burp, so I had to mute that. But anyways, like with this being said here, man, like this was a really strong event. I was not ready for the amount of people that was coming in. Of course, Dave Pissato, I always say his name wrong, and Herb had showed up, and they did their thing. That packed the whole entire room, dude. Ridiculous.
I bet. There's some great stuff.
Yeah. Of course, I Fab Filters was in the building. I talked to Novation. I actually am reconsidering checking out Rolling Cloud now that I play with a couple of their stuff. Of course, Antares is in the building. Mr.Divine, Richard Divine was in the building, showing people how sick he is at sound design. He used auto-tune for like some crazy shit. There will be videos. Hopefully, there'll be a video for that, what he did. There's just a whole bunch. As you can see, as the banner scrolls through, everybody was in the inventory. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, and I'm reminding myself, I got to go get that Fab Filter iOS bundle. FL Studio 20, FL Gang. I went and confront FL Gang in there. Obviously, it wasn't the guys, the devs. It was just like some black dude that was like, I don't know. But anyways, like he was in the building. And Kai Fire, if you haven't noticed, is $100 now.
Oh! Hell no! Oh! You don't say.
Right.
You don't say. It should have been $100.
Look at how many people was here. Native Instance was in the building. Of course, it was one of the homies I already knew that was a sponsor for that. Isotope was in the building. The only people that weren't I was in the building for Waves. I actually, well, I can't talk about that. Reveal Sound was in there. They had a rep in there, but the Rolling Cloud thing was very impressive. I got to see the Novation, that 49 key keyboard.
That was good.
Oh yeah, it feels good.
I told you, but I'm buying one. Even though I don't use Ableton, I'm fucking gonna buy one because I love that keyboard. I gotta get rid of this. I need that one in my life.
Yeah, like these type of festivals, these events or whatnot. And I'm gonna go ahead and post this in the chat because I really want you guys. And I met a lot of people that watched the channel in there. And I was like, holy shit, I kind of felt like a star.
Oh no! Oh, here you go.
I felt like a star. No, I felt appreciated like hell, man. Like, oh man, I love you, Trap Tendo, bruh.
Trap Tendo.
You know what I'm saying? The homie Amand, which was in that picture with me and BusyWorkBeats, was doing this thing with Isotope. And I was sitting there talking to a lot of people, just seeing what was going on. I had a gang of business cards. Look at that. That Broski right there, Richard right there for Antares. That was a weird placement for him, by the way. I don't know. But he's talented like that. But anyways, like it was a lot of people, a lot of key players in the building. Like, and I got to meet with a lot of them face up, and a lot of people's let me know. Acousonics, of course, I got to talk to a couple of people from there. But yeah, it was these type of events. They're necessary for you to go to. I put the link in the chat, and even if you see this on the replay, click on that sumbitch and make sure that they are in the city. In Atlanta, it was free to attend this shit. Free, open for everybody.
Damn, if I know that, I would try to get it. Damn.
You better see if you have a SAE Institute near you, bro. You need to sign up, man. I highly recommend it. I'm not playing either. Like, you guys need to sign up for something like this, man. This is not something you want to play around with. They had a couple of things. They had a songwriter competition. They had another social media network that was coming up called Sparkle. And of course I wasn't with it. I'm tired of the whole different circular social media for music artists, producers, whatever. Those don't never work out. It just don't. They don't work out for a reason, and I don't think they get it yet. He was there. There was a lot of people that was in the building. Like, so it was just what kind of guitar am I? Oh, somebody's asked me. Alan has asked me what kind of guitar I use. Well, I have like two guitars now, and I won't sell my Squire. That's right here, the ultraviolet one. Because one, it stays in tune. I haven't tuned it but once. And that was when I purchased it because they had it in the drop C. And it's a single core humbucker configuration. It was made in China. I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's made in China." No, this was made better than most of the fenders that are the Mexican fenders and the custom builds. Trust me when I say that.
If it sounds good, it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds better than good to a lot of people that play guitars, especially like the five switch strats. Like a lot of people, they have like the configuration is very rare. And then of course I have 2 acoustic guitars. It's gonna go down to 1. I'm gonna get me the Jimi Hendrix purple Fender. But anyway, so I'm looking at the chat to make sure. Somebody asked me how long I've been producing. Far too goddamn long. At least 20 plus years. So it was a really good event. Like, I totally underestimated. I didn't think I was going to run out of business cards. I brought at least like 30 of them shits, and those went fast. I'm almost out of business cards altogether, and I'm actually happy about that.
That's what's up.
Let me see what other information I can give to you guys. Like, all right, so they have, of course, the one in Atlanta is done. They have one in New York. They have one in Tokyo. Oh my God, I would love to go to school for music in Tokyo.
I want to come back. If I go to Tokyo, I ain't coming back. If I go to Japan, I'm done. Goodbye, America. I'm done. I'm not coming. I will learn Japanese to the fullest. I will not come back. Promise you that. Yeah. Tokyo is that's my last destination. If I get there, I'm done. I'm staying. I'm planting my feet firmly.
Yeah, and
bringing the fam over and everything. That's it. Keep moving.
And back to Alan real quick, just not to get off topic, but back to Alan. He was talking about Squire. Now, for those who don't know, like Fender was making some shitty ass. First of all, they couldn't meet the demands of rock and roll because rock and roll was getting really huge, especially in the '80s. You know, you had the punk bands. They couldn't meet the standards of what their past guitars were because, of course, they had sold the company off, and then you sell it off and you become a corporation and. So in comes Squire, which didn't have anything to do. There was a Japanese company originally. They started making configurations of that particular Strat, and people thought that Strat was much better. So of course Fender bought them out, and that's how Squire and Fender end up becoming one together or whatnot. I'm not a fan of the Indonesian Stratocaster. I have one, and my homie actually has it right now, St. James. And once he returns that to me, and that shit's getting sold, and so is my other 2 guitars, and I'm getting that Jimi Hendrix one, that custom build.
Nice.
So yeah, they have one. Okay, back to the schedule or whatever. So Atlanta's done. New York, Tokyo, Toronto, Berlin. I would actually go to the one in New York. Like, for real. Like, this was a really good, well-played event. The only thing that sucked about this event was the fact that it was in Atlanta, where they was doing a lot of construction. And so everybody had to freaking circle around. Even if you caught an Uber, which I was smart enough to catch an Uber, people drove, and they was very upset. Like, then it was out there. So what they started doing was they sent their walking clickbait out there, and like dudes were sitting there like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, come on in, we doing this, and everybody started finding a place or whatever, you know. So
damn.
Yeah, they had their walking clickbait. But yeah, it was real, man. Like, look here. So here's the list of people that showed up here as far as the company brand. So this is why this is important for everybody. Kusonics, FL Studio, or rather Image Line, ProSonus. Oh man, I chopped it up with ProSonus hard, especially about Studio One. Yuhi, of course, Electronic Musician was in there. Gearslush was in there. The people of NAMM, of course, it was at SAE Institute, which is freaking, the school is sick. Sound on Sound was in there. Sweetwater was in there. Traptendo was in the building. And, of course, I wasn't one of the sponsors or partners. But Antares, Focusrite, Reveal Sounds, Xylabs, I've said that wrong, Yamaha, Rolling Cloud, IK Multimedia, I chopped up them for a little while, Arturia, I chopped it up with them for a little while, Avid, I chopped it up, my homie works and does stuff with Avid, man, I am so happy that move actually happened. That is really big, and he actually watches the podcast, so shout out to him. And Isotope, of course, you know, I chopped it up with them. Sparkle Music, which is the company I was talking about for social media stuff for artists and stuff like that. Why, again, it's not gonna work. But Ceremony, Magic, Soft Tube, Event Tide, I talked to them, obviously. Native Instruments, talked to them. Sonables, talked to them. Steinberg didn't get really talked to them because there was like a ton of, that was a lot of people that was actually trying to talk to Steinberg. Fat Filter talked to them. And Nugent Audio talked to them. So yeah, have you been to any events like that?
Nah, I haven't. Like I said, haven't yet. I need to go. Like I said, I need to start looking at actually looking in that kind of stuff so I can get on to that, because I would love to go. It'd been nice. I said, you know, meeting all these companies and talking to these people, and, you know, seeing the people behind the plugins that I like to use. So it'd been dope. Right.
Like it was it's very key event, and you know, they started taking me more serious the way I approached them. Like someone was like, "Yeah, I'll be watching some of your videos. You're funny as hell, but you know, sometimes I'm like, nah, I'm on point with mine." And you know, just was talking to them. They was like, "Damn, like I didn't know you knew that much about the product. ProSonus is kind of expensive. Shit, they're kind of affordable."
ProSonus what?
Yeah, like I guess to know they're produced by Lord, because a lot of their stuff is very affordable. That was actually my first preamp, and it was $100. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was $100, and it came with a microphone. It came with an amp, like one of those cheap MXL microphones,
The 990 was called. I think it was called the little.
I can't remember.
Little cheap. I know. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, because I'm rocking Persona stuff myself. I mean, it's affordable for what you get. The quality and the cheap prices. I mean, it's dope. I mean, it's real good.
Somebody asked me what is my favorite hip hop producer. I really can't call it. I definitely would say Organized Noise altogether, and I get the chance to actually kick it with them on a lot of things. And Ray Murray definitely for sure. But I also have people that I look up to. Other than that, for the younger generation, my favorite hip hop producer is definitely TM88.
Right? Yeah.
TM88 is like I think a lot of you guys need to repeat the way he moves. A lot of his things that he does, he doesn't give a damn. Even if y'all might be used to his vibe, a lot of people, he obviously influenced a lot of people and definitely put some respect on his name. But there's a lot of producers I like. Bomb Squad, they produce all the old. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to another topic here. We're gonna talk about the new stuff.
The new stuff,
and then we'll get into the quick Q&A and whatnot.
I'll make you a jingle for every time we go into something until we go to a new topic.
Yeah, like now when you think about it, like I was looking at the things that you could do in OBS, like.
You just great stuff, man.
You can do a lot of good stuff presentation wise, and I've just been lazy and not done any type of transitions and stuff like that. And I could do that shit. What would you laughing at?
No, don't worry. I was reading some comment, but yeah, don't. Yeah, we definitely gotta do that, man. Track to the podcast got to do it to a new level.
Yeah, we're gonna turn up even harder. Like there's some things I really want. I'm gonna do more. When it gets there, we're gonna get on some Joe Budden level type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but that'd be dope as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'll go ahead and buy the Road Podcaster. And we'll find a place. We'll meet up once a week.
well, shit. I got plenty of places.
Hey, shit. I mean, that'd be dumb as shit. Like I said, I have to use the good card this time. I get to Atlanta. I'll pull up in the. I have to pull up with something nice, but yeah, we'll do that. That'd be dope though, for real. I mean, you're only like 2.5 hours away from me. Like, that's
still a lot, man. I don't know. I'm just lazy. God damn.
I mean, I'm used to it though. I'm actually drive back. Most of my family's in the north, stay in the north, so stay in New Jersey and New York. So I'm used to driving there. Like I'm used to be on out road for 12 hours at a time. You'll see them and stuff. So it is what it is. Ain't nothing. Me 2 hours ain't nothing. I can do that with my eyes closed, which I don't advise anybody doing.
But all right, so let's go ahead and talk about the new stuff. I guess we'll transition like this. New stuff. So, all right, so there was some pretty good stuff that came out, at least somewhat, and that would be, I ain't gonna burp on Mike, but anyway, so basically, Behringer's been on this clone shit. A lot of people have been a little upset about that, and some people just really like it, like me.
Yeah, me too. Cause shit, fuck it. Hey, that's great. I mean, especially you weren't born that era of those expensive synth that everybody used to saw. Now it's a chance to get a pretty close or somewhat close or representation better, of it.
To be honest,
maybe because they add new features like that. So I ain't mad at it. Shoot, hell, you know what I'm saying? If I got too many synths as it is, but it'd be nice if I had more room for some.
So Behringer is back at it again with the Behringer Odyssey synth clone, and for those who don't know, a lot of you guys that use Omnisphere and other plugins, a lot of it was inspired by this Odyssey synth. Launched back originally in 1972 as a rival to the Mini Moog, so you should already know already. But the ARP Odyssey synth has been given various software and hardware reboots over the past few years. Korg's faithful recreation has been the most notable. And I didn't mean to laugh, but now it's Behringer's turn, and have been teased this at the NAMM show. The company owns Odyssey, is now available for pre-order. The company's own Odyssey. I was reading it like they own the Odyssey blueprint. Taking to Twitter today, Behringer says that we have now produced the first batch, and Tom's even decided to air freight. So you should be seeing the Odyssey in store soon. The production is now in full swing, and we're expecting another large batch I guess that might be what it was. By the end of this month, thank you for your patience. The synth is closely mirrored to the dual oscillator design of the original Odyssey, but it adds some new features, of course. And then they talk about the LFO, the VCA derived circuit, and then USB to MIDI connectivity. Ableton Live gang, we're getting blessed.
But that price though is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, the price. Oh, I almost forgot. It's $400.
That's in euros though, so that'd be like $5-ish in about 500.
Let's go ahead and let's test that. I might be wrong. Damn, yeah, almost 500. Yeah.
But still for Odyssey, you look at how much like a real Odyssey costs.
Yeah, you're paying $2K at least, bare minimum.
Ain't bad.
For a fully working one, maybe some half-ass bullshit one, maybe pay a little less. Depends on what the fuck. I'll be seeing some weird-ass ads when I come here. But anyways, we're going to move on forward from there because that was kind of weird. But anyways, so we have tone boosters, and for all the iOS gang that's out here, and I highly recommend y'all check out the iOS market. I'm tired of old boy that I follow the sound test room getting these damn betas, and then he shows you the shit, then you forget about it when it finally comes out. Nobody else covers it. But there's some stuff that he had talked about, like Touchscaper, which seems like something that's going to be really dope. But Tone Boosters puts in an AI-powered EQ, and this is probably the first AI-powered equalizer plugin that's going to be on the iPad. And I haven't tested it out, but we're just going through the news. Tone Boosters have brought an EQ4 plugin to the iPad, promising an unrivaled workflow and a gorgeous functional user interface. Boy, here we go again. Tone Booster Equalizer is known as designed to be mastering grade professional EQ and promises the same quality sounds as the desktop version. I really, of course, I got too many damn EQs on the desktop, but it uses AI to make content-dependent equalization suggestions, while a zero latency mode means that you can use it in live situations. And it runs standalone. It's about $6 USD or $5.99 USD, and it has an AU3 version. So that seems pretty cool. I don't have a lot of EQs when it comes to iOS, and yeah.
I mean, that's dope. I mean, I can't wait to see more like AI-driven plugins for like mobile and all that, especially for iOS. But there's always gonna be the people, oh, it's AI, so it's gonna take the job from me. No, shut up and just use it and use it to your advantage.
Oh yeah. We had an interesting topic about that. Like right in the isotope booth, we was talking about AI takeover and stuff like that, and the guy was just like sitting there trying to really play it over like on some conspiracy theory shit. I was like, dude, first of all, you gotta understand that these companies understand that you guys are very important to the decision making. Second of all, it's a choice to use it. Third of all, it's called assistant. It's not called engineer. It's
right.
not called self-engineer. And
if you understand, like at the same time, a lot of these plugins are just to get you a starting point anyway, not to make the decision for you or finish a project for you.
Yeah, if you rely on Neutron 3 to do all your mixing for you, your mix is not going to be that great.
Yeah, if you use Neutron, if you use all them plugins by themselves just to do it, it's gonna sound like some like some sterile piece of trash.
Right, but it gives you it's very good. Like Neutron 3, where it shines at is grouping. Like you don't have to set up your groups or whatnot. Now, if you do set up your groups, like you do set up your groups or subgroups or whatever, it gets your buses get that it sets up get more interesting, and then you can have a great focus. Because I just mastered 2 albums, mixed and mastered 2 albums, not with Neutron. I'm just mixed with Neutron. Then I applied like Relay, and then having like some of my Waves plugins that I like using alongside with Isotope, which is like a match made in heaven. And then I mastered in Ozone though, in Ozone 8, and like, and I tell you, like that check was ridiculous. Like it was like, we'll tell you when the mix is ready. And I sent the mixes over. I sent the master over for the album, for the EP, for the artist, whatnot. It was a country artist too. It was like, holy shit! Thank God. It was like what I needed to, because it's gonna say a lot for the future for what I do on this channel and what I do with certain companies or whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, they was like really shocked. It's like, man, like your shit actually sounds better than such and such. And he's been mastering albums for about 30 plus years, and he's like, man, holy shit. So the thing is, with that, it was pretty good. Waves plugins are CPU intensive, really.
What you got a single core 1.5 gigahertz
goddamn Celeron
CPU?
M.
Boy, you got a Celeron A, like the first one. I mean, what the fuck? Like, you got Pentium 5.
Nigga, you can't run on that Isotope plugins if you said Waves plugins are like that.
Holy
now,
shit.
There are certain Waves plugins that are very CPU intensive, like the Abbey Road Studios. And you got to understand, this is modeling a room. This is using convulsion. Convulsion takes massive amounts of calculation. And there are people that are still using it wrong, despite me putting, again, there's one of those niggas that fucking spamming me in my my DMs, talking about, I tried to bounce it down with the Abbey Road Studio on there. I was like, dude, did you not watch the fucking video when I told you to take it off? I said, I took it off, and then I listened to your mix, because you're doing monitoring, you're referencing, you're listening to it, but yet somebody always don't pay a fucking attention what the fuck I'm doing.
Boy, he unload on him. Ever kill me. You showed him exactly how to do it, step by step, and they still hit you with the, it ain't work for me. Bruh. Bruh.
I'm so glad I don't work in tech support, man. I swear to God, I will unload.
From now on, every video I make gonna come with PDF file.
Hell no. Yo. Like, that shit just really bothers me. I'm sorry. I just got a little triggered there. But, but when it comes to certain wave play, of course, like the TG mastering chain is CPU intensive, but it doesn't run off the CPU like the actual DSP code. What they did there was they used the latency, like the DAW latency. So you can't make a beat while you're having that on your master. No. It's for mastering. It's 100% accuracy to you doing stuff. Now, me using that, I actually used the TG mastering chain on the other project, because I said, well, if you don't like Ozone 8 or whatever, because I was just preparing myself. And it was like, well, what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do? He's like, which one should we do now? And I was like, and then they end up paying me like double or whatever, because I went and did the work afterwards again. But yeah, the master chain, yeah, that one's CPU intensive. Now, what I wish Waves would do with that, and I'm probably sure they won't do it, I wish they would make a standalone version like how Isotope Ozone is.
Oh yeah, they probably won't do that. It'd be nice.
Why won't
I use for mastering, I use either that or I use the Affected Mushroom Pusher. Like those two for mastering, like you can get your mixed.
Yeah. For beats, man, you better goddamn use the IM Pusher, man. Especially if you don't have an interface.
Shit, I use it for master. Like, it depends on what type of song. If I'm doing like a more modern style song, I would definitely use IM Pusher, because it gives you that sound that's on the radio that people like. It's so simple. If people hate them all in one knob button plugins, people hate those. But I'm like, bro,
I was about to go. I was about to go in there with you, bro.
I'm like, God damn, I don't like, for real, like. I want to put every individual EQ compressor in. Wow, you got one plugin that does it all, and you just turn a button till it sound good.
Yeah, it's really what he said. I still have an E machine with dual core. God damn.
Oh, that's
Black Ab said that though. Black Ab, he might be being funny, man. Hey, that was like 90 something. That was like 1990.
Well, I got. Hold on.
Oh hell no!
Oh shit! So you got something like this there? E machine.
God damn, that was the shit that you had in school, bruh.
But this thing got an AM. This thing ain't got a.
You said the monitor on top, the CRT on top of that.
Yeah, they got a goddamn AMD processor. They got a fucking the Ultron 64. It's like one of the first 64-bit AMD CPUs in this bitch.
All right, let me get rid of this guy in the chat, man. He's earned this one. Let me see. I put user in timeout. Look up. But anyways,
bling blah pow. Goodbye now.
Yeah, that guy. That spammer was getting really. Yeah, I got you banging 2 times B. I got y'all. I forgot. I had to re-promote Boo Boo. But anyways, yeah. So. You know, some of the plugins, they do have a lot of CPU, but I couldn't imagine if Isotope didn't take up a certain chunk of CPU of how bad the quality would be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gotta do what they gotta do. I mean, it's like I say, for that algorithm to do such a good job, it's gotta be a little taxing, and that's cool. Man, I mean, right. I rather
it has to be zero latency on that sumbitch, like for real.
And my thing is, if you like for Isotope, for Ozone, for example, if you're using it the way it was intended to, like it's supposed to be intended to be used when you're mastering a 2-track, not a full mix, a 2-track, then it should be fine regardless, because you just have a stereo wave file, and that's how you got one plugin on there, so that's it. So it should be good. But if you're putting it inside a full mix with 50 tracks and effects and drops and cuts and automation, all that, I can understand it start going crazy a little bit there. That makes sense.
You're not supposed to, and that is another fucking thing. Like people always ask me, and I'm tired of it. Like you're not supposed to use Ozone on your goddamn master bus of whatever project you're on. Well, you can. Let me rephrase it. You can, but the best benefit that you will get from it is when you use it in standalone.
Oh yeah.
If you're mastering your 2 tracks of each and every individual song. That's what really mastering is. Like you have your 2 tracks all together in a collection, and then you try to get about a certain amount of EQ, certain compression, and other shit. I don't feel like going into that.
I think it like analyzes all your tracks to give you like a reference for all your tracks.
Ozone 8 flat out works so much better if you're using it as standalone. It is too stupid. It is too, and I say stupid in a good way.
And you can use your own VSTs in it as well. It also scans for your VSTs. If you got a VST that you have to live with, you can actually use that VST inside the Ozone standalone.
Right.
So, I mean, you're not losing out. So, it's worth looking into. If you got it, use it. Use it. Trust me. I mean, don't shy. Trust me. I done got so many good mastering jobs, and I got so many.
Bufu good says, what is standalone? Standalone means like you have Ozone 8, the plugin.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Ozone, the standalone version that opens up just like a standard, like a DAW of itself, or whatever you want to call it, like where you would bring in like the 2 tracks or the songs, the MP3 or your WAV files. I use WAV files when I master. I don't use MP3 files, but you can open them up in there, each song individual or whatnot, and it's just after that, it's just
pretty much you don't need FL Studio to open it standalone.
What Lil Saf said, it's an execution file.
Yes, that's all it is. So basically, you can open it by itself without opening any other DAW, and you just use it the way it's intended to use.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like I wish Waves would do TG mastering chain like that, because I would love to use it. I
have a feeling they're gonna do an Ebony Road plugin like that. I feel like they're working towards that. I feel like it's coming. I don't know. Like I said, you're insider man. So I feel like that they're coming out with a standalone Ebony Road plugin that's gonna do mastering and everything. They're just trying to get everything in order, because they have their Ebony Road collection. It's some of the best plugins they got. I will say that.
What'd you call that shit?
Huh?
What'd you call it?
Oh, Ebony Road mastering.
Abbey Road, nigga.
Abbey Road. You know what it is. I'm from the fucking South. I'm country as fuck. Y'all just love it.
Well, I'm saying Abbey, goddamn.
It was Ebony. I say Ebony, but yeah, I feel like they're gonna do, because the Ebony Road plugins are some of the best. I own a lot of them. Except I own that mastering studio headset one. I don't own that one, unfortunately. I know. I've made a great video about it. I tried it out.
Yeah, I was scared.
I tried it out. I would say that I tried it out. It's not bad, but it's not that good. It's not that good, but it's not bad. I would say though,
it's not as bad as what's his face was saying.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna get murdered too. I was like, man, if I make this video and it's not good or whatever, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna lie, because like right, I was prepping everybody in the beginning of the intro.
Yeah.
By the way, because a lot of people ask me about it. It's like, man, it just seemed like you was about to just kill them. Like you was about to kill Waves. I'm like, yeah, I was going to if it was bad. And then when I started when I did the first test, of course, I was like,
yeah, that's how well. Like, once I turned to the far field monitors, I was like, damn, that sounds pretty good. The near and the mids don't sound that good to me, but the far ones sound like a legit. I can say legit because I have actually mixed on the Quested monitors and at Patchworks. They have a pair of Questeds, which are fucking amazing monitors, $60,000 a piece, fucking amazing monitors. So it sounded pretty good. Like, okay, I can see myself references it, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just not for me. For the price of it was $50. I might jump into it. But $100,
I mean, it's the same price as their competition. That's why they did it like that.
But the competition has way more, which I feel like they're gonna add. I feel like they're gonna add more headphones. But their competition
I'm buying the Bear, and you know those the DT 990s, the open backs. They're actually $99.
Wait, you gonna buy some open backs? Half?
Shut the hell up, man.
I call last week average trash at open backs. I was trying to tell them open backs had
I needed a second opinion from some real professionals, nigga.
Goodbye, everybody. Y'all catching the podcast. It's your boy Different, and I'm out. Goodbye.
You a damn fool, man.
Best podcast in the game. Y'all know it. Oh man,
God damn.
But I'm actually buying me a pair myself because they're not that much to spend more than these headphones. They're really good. I'm gonna use the phone for mixing and mastering.
Yeah, you can't
track with them. You cannot track with them motherfuckers. Like if you I seen somebody record open back headphones. I just typed in the comments saying,
Like, if you're doing shit like this, they're not ideal for this. Like you would hear Mr. Different in the microphone.
Can anybody explain to me why I be hearing myself double in my microphone when I'm recording? I don't know what's going on. And I saw he had a picture of
your DMs right now.
I'm like,
Come on, hell no.
You need that really, nigga. you need that one.
Yeah, I do. I need to really, find that one. I need to find that one, yo.
Oh man,
straight up.
But I can't wait to that. Yeah, I think that's actually in the Avenue Road Studio plugin, ain't the open back ones.
Yeah. The open back Bear Dynamics are in it. I mean, they was telling me like, yeah, man, we tried the Bear Dynamic DT 770s, and I was like, come on, man, you could have left them in there because I'm just used to them.
Yeah, I mean, so many people have them. Like these are one of the most, if not the second most popular headphones. I think the most popular is the everybody got them Sennheiser. Them Sennheisers are fucking everywhere. Like
the 285 Pros.
Yeah, if you ain't got a pair of them, just to have, just in case. I mean, they're great. I mean, I've been through 2 pair of them for years.
Yeah, they're just too strong for me. Like,
yeah, they
sound good. They're very accurate. Like, if your snare is too loud, they let you know that.
Oh boy, they snap. They snap.
But the fatigue, because they're first of all, these are comfortable. One, and the Sennheiser HD 285s. I'm not trying to hate on the 285 Pros, but they are so tight on your damn head. For me, they give me a headache.
Especially the version 1. You get the version 1 of those things. Oh, they're pain. But the version 2, I think they got like a little different foam pad to help out that, but it's not that much. And then I hate the cord. I hate the cord fucking cable. I hate that. I want straight cable.
Oh yeah. God, and then it's short. Like the
cord
is short as hell. Hold on, man.
Oh, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Nah, see, I can't. Oh, hey, I'm done. Everybody, it was good. It was good in the podcast. I had fun. I'm resigning from my position. I'm going to give it away to somebody. If you want to apply for the new role of guest speaker on DJ Ad's podcast, and hit me up in my DMs. No spam, of course. And I'll put whole interviews for you guys. I am resigning. And the pay ain't good, but
you ain't the only one. But anyway, so yeah, I see people talking about the Audio Technicas, the M40s. I'm not a fan. I'm not against those.
Oh, no.
By no means, but I'm not a fan of them because one, sometimes the ohms, regardless if it being 85 or lower, they don't have enough low end. They don't. Right. They don't have enough low end for you to tell.
I heard people talk about the Sony what they call it. Yeah, everybody keeps swearing about them. I listen to them. They just, to me, I don't know. I don't like the way they sound.
The low end to me on the Sony MDRs, despite what most people say, it's there, but it's always too clear. Like, it's not a great representation in my opinion. But those are one of my favorite headphones. I still even have my Sony MDRs. Okay, cool. I just never want to throw them away because of so much work I've done on them. And I might even give them a chance again just for like a video or whatever because I can get them for like $50.
Right. I got there's another pair I really like. There's one by Yamaha. is there newer pairs like the they're supposed to recreate the NS10 in your head. It's pretty good. I mean, I won't say it's like NS10.
Where? I definitely want to know about that shit.
Yeah, they called the Yamaha something. My homeboy bought some, and I said, let me try those out. I was like, damn, they sound actually pretty good, but they're a little expensive. But I mean, they sound pretty good. When you read the box, like, yeah, we recreated the classic NS10 in your headphones. They're really good for representing.
So as soon as you accidentally poke that shit on the inside,
it's done. It's done. It's dead. Yeah. But I mean, they sound pretty good. Other than that, I haven't really tried a lot of headphones out there. I heard good thing about one's called Stadia. What's got the Stadia or something? I would do that. We'll do like a headphone review or overlook of headphones. There's some pretty good ones out there.
Just searching
but
a buyer's guide.
If you want the best reference headphones, just buy some earbuds. Great way to check your mix. Buy some earbuds.
There's a lot of people that's talking about earbuds in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against that. I know me and White Sea Studio, we was talking about that shit. Of course, I was trolling him, but he was like, "Yo," he's like, "Av, come on, man. You know damn well that a lot of engineers use earbuds." I was like, "You probably wouldn't even using earbuds last week," but a lot of them do that because of
checking your
way
mixes.
people listen.
Great. Yeah, I think everybody should do that. If you don't use them to check your mixes, then what's the point? Because your end user is going to be listening to it on those. So if it don't sound,
the AirPods, but that's practically impossible to use the AirPods on like whatever system that you're on. And no AirPods are they? I wonder if they're Bluetooth compatible. I don't have a pair of AirPods yet.
I don't know. If they're Bluetooth compatible, I can use them. There are some good Bluetooth headsets out there, earbuds out there coming out that rivaling the AirPods. They're actually cheaper, so.
Yeah, I'm about to be Apple gang, so
I mean, if you're an Apple gang, you might well stay in that ecosystem,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm about to get my Apple MacBook soon after I get back from my trip. So I mean, I'm about Apple gang too. So what it is, changes are coming. Well, shit. What else we got?
This counts as Q&A, y'all. We're answering a lot of stuff in the chat, so this counts as Q&A, goddamn. But let's see here. But the DTs have better, clearer bass. It just seems like proper representation, in my opinion.
I would say clear. I say it just sounds.
Like if your bass is too loud, like you can actually tell your bass is too loud. It sounds like it's drowning shit. You can hear when you're side chaining stuff properly. You can you can hear your kicks properly. The snares, I had to get used to the snare because it's not very tough on the high end. So you can have your snare a bit too loud and you wouldn't know that. But something like the HD 285s, you could damn sure tell.
Boy, you'll fucking hurt yourself. I mean, for me, when I got my DTs, it took me. I had to get used to the high end of these a little bit. I had to get a little used to. Okay, they're a little bit different for me. But I came from the HDs, like you said, the HDs, and I was like, damn, that had boost the highs up a little more. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm doing too much now. So yeah, it's rough. Somebody said, what about monitors? I say, man, look, it don't matter what monitors you get. As long as you get
I'm not huge on monitors anyways. That's why another reason why I got the Abbey Road Studio 3 and just really wanted to take a risk because I live by my headphones. And even with the NS Tracker, shit just got real. Shit really got real. And people was telling me that they could hear me, turn their head. You can see the proper representation. But when I went back and I was getting feedback from the test or whatever, they were saying you didn't do the other things that was going to flip your shit. He's like, did you duck under the desk? I was like, no. And then I went back and ducked under the desk. Like, damn, that's weird. And
you did. Also, did you do all the measurements too? I heard you do the measurements
walking
too.
Away and going. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you did it. Say yes. I mean, it's dope. To me personally, like I said, I own the other one, so I was like, there's no point in me getting it yet anyway. Let's go on sale. Or
what about the AKG 702s?
Pretty good.
I've had a pair.
All right.
I used to use those for in a recording booth.
The Sennheiser 650 HDs are fucking amazing, but they cost like what $300, $400. They're great, but I think a lot of mastering engineers use those. A lot of mastering engineers use those. So yeah, there's a reason why. AI, smash your pass. Why not? Oh, hell yeah, I love AI.
Oh yeah, that company that Young Guru was pushing at one time. I didn't like the fact that again you had to build. The way they have their configs, their pre-configs were very expensive, and then if you try to configure it yourself, it just got even worse in price. That was the only thing I didn't like about AI.
I have the cheap Mackies. Definitely don't. I mean, the speakers don't matter. I mean, yes, they all of them are different, but it's more about your room treatment. If your room treatment's on point, you can damn near put any pair of speakers in them and they'll sound good. It's more about your room acoustics. That's the main issue. Trust me. Like people always skip room treatment, always, but that is the most important thing when it comes to mixing. If you're gonna do it, like say you want to mix without headphones, gotta get you right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of studio monitors altogether. I mean, damn, I have the KRK Rocket 5s. I'm just not gonna.
I love my studio. I have to sometimes. I have to check my mix. Like I said, it's a good thing to see what your mix would sound like inside an open environment as well. So I mean, it does help you out a little bit. But like I said, if you're gonna do like some serious mixing, you gotta treat your room. If not, just throw some headphones on. Buy the best pair of headphones you can buy. Get the mixing.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and I hate people say
I'll take that back. You can't mix on about studio
headphones.
monitors. I do use obviously if I'm mixing in the studio, there's certain monitors I like, but the monitors I like are the ones that everybody freaking use, and that's the Yamaha NS10s. I'm used to those because they make me feel like I'm wearing a pair of Behringers out loud. A pair of Beyerdynamic DT770s out loud, and I could definitely get a clear representation of stuff when I do my mixes and stuff like that. On the NS10s.
If I had some extra money, man, I would buy the ones that made.
Avatar.
Yeah, if I had extra money.
I don't know why. I just don't. Nobody has done a review on them, but I already know.
People have done some reviews on. Actually,
really?
Yeah, they actually say they're pretty. They say they're not exactly like they say they have a little bit more detail than the old ones, which is not a bad thing, but it's not. If you want true to life, yeah, I can understand, but you still get the same type of frequency response and all that too.
I mean, they repair those. They have they have been like making the replacement clones. Clones for like years. God damn, I can't talk.
You go buy empty cabinet and just buy the new parts to it and build your own. Really, be probably cheaper that way, but I don't know. That's just for me. But yeah, I love the NS10s. Like I say, Patchworks, they use them all the time. I love mixing on them. They weird at first. Once you get used to them, you can't go back. You can't go back to another monitor. Yeah. What else we got? We got pretty much all about headphones. I mean, y'all got any other questions? Y'all want to know keep on about headphones?
So somebody was talking about mix on laptop advice. Make your hi-hats plus 14 dB or 14 plus dB.
I miss a. Hey, there you go.
Av says what? I mean, damn. Av says, "Oh my God, I'm tripping." Yeah, this about that time. So, channel 501 Music said, "What is the cheap, easy way to treat your room?" I just bought I bought some foam, like some bed foam. I've been using bed foam forever. From I can't think of what it's called. I guess it's memory foam. But I bought that shit for the Lowski, and I just put that on my wall in the areas where I have the most the worst like echoes and stuff like that. But my room has a lot of shit in it, so it doesn't have that worse that really bad echo or what you call that shit. I can't think of anything right now.
Room resonance and all that.
But if you really want to go and be professional, and it's not even that expensive anymore, you can go if you have a Simax, because I seen that at Simax they have like room treatment and shit like that. You can actually buy a package for like $200.
Or that's that. Or you can spend $70 and build these, and you get an ass of them, and they're the real like treatment shit.
Oh, the panels.
The cheapest stuff. Like I built. How many I built? I got 3 right now for like $60. You know what I'm saying? That covers the main spot. If I buy 3 more, then I can cover my corners, and then I got a treated room. I got a good treated room. And you can buy the thinner ones. Those are the big, thick ones. You can buy the thinner ones that are like 2 inch thick. And you get like 12 of those in a pack for like $60. You can hang them all over your wall, and that's going to really, really do a good job. Like, really do a good job. Or you can just go to Amazon or phone by mail and buy the cheap little foam for like $50 for like 100 fucking pieces of foam and slap them on your wall with some adhesive glue and call it a day. But that only will affect your highs. Do remember that your high mids and mids. It won't affect none of the lows. So don't expect no lows to be canceled out with those. But that's the cheapest way to do it. So
yeah, diffusion is just like one of those things that you can deal with it or you can't.
Yeah, diffusions. I don't know. I'm more about absorption. I really just absorb the echoes. I don't care about diffusion stuff. I want to absorb the echoes, keep it down, and that's it. But there's tons of ways. There's no real easy way to do it. There's no real cut and dry way. It's just this way, that way, or whatever. Just gotta figure out your budget. What are you willing to do? You willing to build stuff, or you willing just to buy stuff cheap and go with it? That's up to you. Don't forget, actually, those are bass traps. Actually, they're actually panels. They actually can double as bass traps or panels. That's why I bought those, because I can use it for both. And bass traps are the most important thing if anything, really. Rockwell. These are Owens. Mine's an Owen Corning 703 or 702. One of them.
But anyways, we about to wrap this shit up. Holy shit, we've been on for about an hour and 34, man. Holy crap. And I'm not Joe Budden. I'm not Joe Budden. I can't go for 2 hours talking about shit.
Hell no.
And doing new Joe Budden. He'll do that for about Rocky and Miles. Or whatever the hell their name is.
Yeah, I only got 3 of them because you can hear my echo. I need to put more in there. So yeah. And I moved some stuff too. And I got plain walls. People ask me about my echoes in my room. Yeah, I know I got all these plain walls and the cover up. So yeah, it's a new room, new house too. So I ain't done with it.
But anyways, I'm about to hit y'all with the deep. That's all, folks. And I'm going to hit y'all with that outro, which is the same thing as the intro. You already know. Me and Mr. Different want to say peace to y'all. God blessings and all that. And
have a good one.
Yeah, join us on the next one. Let's go.
I know. Be